Here we have another calculator use question. The square root of 26.8 minus 2.5 raised to the power of 3 over 2, correct to 2 decimal places. So you go to your calculator. And you type in your calculator this expression. So it's square root. So we have to look at it for the square root function, the square root of 26.8. Come out from the square root sign. Take away. No, we have to come out from the square root sign. If you want to do this one time. Okay, so certain calculators only allow you to do it piece by piece. So we can find the square root of 26.8 by itself. So you have to know your calculator. I'm using an online calculator, and you are not allowed to go in the exam with your laptop. You don't have access to internet. So as soon as possible, you need to get a calculator. So according to the calculator that I'm using there online, it doesn't allow me to put everything in it. There are certain calculators that do. So I have to get what is 26.8 by itself, separately. 26.8, the square root of is 5.176. They want us 2 decimal places for final answer. So what you normally do, if you're doing it step by step, you round off to 3 decimal places along the way, or 4, 5.1769. 5.1769. Just to make sure that you will get the proper answer to 2 decimal places. Okay, so you go above 2 decimal places in your intermediate answers. Actually, that's 5.1769 because there's a 7 after the 8. Now we have to find what is 2.5 raised to the power of 3 over 2 by itself. And then we're going to subtract the 2. So if your calculator cannot support the whole expression one time, like how this calculator I'm using cannot, you do it step by step. So now we're going to find what is 2.5 raised to the power of 3 over 2. We know 3 over 2 is 1.5. So you can say 2.5 raised to the power of 1.5. Okay. Depending on your calculator, then we have to work with that. So we want to find 2.5 raised to the power of a fraction. So I'm going to use a fraction, 3 over 2. All right, 2.5 raised to the power of 3 divided by 2, because 3 over 2 is 3 divided by 2. So this and that is the same thing, 2.5 raised to the power of 3 over 2, 2.5 raised to the power of 3 divided by 2. And that gives us 3.9528. 3.9528. 3.9528. And then you subtract the 2. 5.1769. Subtract 3.9528. And this should give you your answer. So you go back to your calculator. $5.17 69, subtract 3.9528, 1.2241. And because in our intermediate answers we wrong enough to 4 decimal places, then we are confident that our 2 decimal final answer should be right on cue. 1.22. You start counting after the decimal point. 2 places after the decimal point.